Hello, Yankees universe! Welcome back to your go-to channel, the New York Yankees News Network. Today we have 3 jam-packed updates about our Bronx Bombers, which just hit the headlines a few hours ago. We are talking major contract news that changes the landscape of our outfield for years to come. Some spicy trade rumors involving a top-tier ace that could complete our rotation, and a fond farewell to a former Yankee arm. So if you are a true Yankees fan, you do not want to miss these updates. And yes, before we start the video, I request you to please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are new here, so that you can stay in the loop with everything Pinstripes. So let's get right into it. Update 1. Official. The prodigal son returns. Cody Bellinger signs massive 5-year deal to stay in Pinstripes. All right, folks, let's jump into the biggest story of the day, and honestly, the biggest story of the winter for us. Our long national nightmare is finally over. After weeks of back-and-forth negotiations and endless speculation, it is official. Cody Bellinger is staying in the Bronx. That is right. The Yankees and Bellinger have agreed to a massive 5-year contract worth $162.5 million. This deal has been a roller coaster to get done. We know that agent Scott Boras was initially looking for a 7-year deal and upwards of $200 million. But general manager Brian Cashman held his ground. The final agreement includes a $20 million signing bonus and a full no-trade clause, giving Bellinger the security he was looking for. Now, let's break down the structure of this contract because it is very interesting. The deal is heavily front-loaded. Bellinger will earn $32.5 million in each of the first 2 seasons. This is crucial because the contract includes opt-outs after the 2nd and 3rd seasons. Essentially, if Bellinger continues to crush it at Yankee Stadium like he did in 2025, he can re-enter free agency at age 32. However, if things go sideways or there is a labor lockout in 2027, those opt-outs get pushed back, ensuring the Yankees get at least 2 years of his services. Why is this such a huge win for us? Well, the fit was just too obvious to ignore. We already saw what he could do in Pinstripes during the 2025 season, where he put up a 5 wins above replacement, or WAR season. He hit 29 home runs last year, and here is the kicker. 27 of those were pulled to right field. His swing is tailor-made for that short porch in right field at Yankee Stadium. We also have to talk about how this impacts the lineup protection for our captain, Aaron Judge. Opposing pitchers love to bring in lefty relievers to neutralize our heavy hitters, but Bellinger has near-neutral splits for his career. This makes it incredibly difficult for teams to just pitch around Judge. Plus, his versatility is unmatched. He can play all 3 outfield positions and play an elite first base if we need to give guys a rest. With Trent Grisham also re-signing, our outfield depth is looking absolutely stacked for 2026. We effectively have our best offensive lineup back together. It was a staring contest between the Yankees and Boras, especially after the Mets pivoted to sign Luis Robert Jr. and Bo Bichette, removing them as a landing spot for Cody. In the end, the Yankees got their man, and Bellinger got his payday. He is back, he is rich, and he is ready to aim for that 28th ring. This is exactly the move we needed to keep pace with the Dodgers and the rest of the league. But does this signing mean we are done? Or does it open the door for a massive trade involving our prospects? Update 2. Blockbuster trade proposal. Should Yankees trade the Martian for this ace pitcher? All right, Yankees family, let us shift gears from the outfield to the mound. With Cody Bellinger officially back in the fold, the offense looks locked and loaded. But, as we all know, pitching wins championships, and there is a massive rumor swirling that suggests the Yankees might not be done making splashy moves just yet. We know the Los Angeles Dodgers just got significantly stronger by adding superstar Kyle Tucker, And the feeling is that the Yankees need to respond aggressively to keep up with that super team out west. So, what is the move? Well, MLB analyst Scott Braun from Foul Territory has urged the Yankees to pull the trigger on a blockbuster trade for Milwaukee Brewers ace Freddy Peralta. This is where it gets spicy and maybe a little painful for some of you prospect huggers out there. Braun believes that to get a pitcher of Peralta's caliber, the Yankees must be willing to part with one of their top young studs, either Jason Dominguez or Spencer Jones. The quote from Braun was simple but heavy. Trade one of them in a deal for Freddy Peralta. Now, before you scream "no" in the comments, let us look at why this is even a conversation. The Yankees have been connected to Peralta since the beginning of the offseason, and for good reason. Peralta put together a monster campaign last season in Milwaukee. We are talking about a guy who made 33 starts and compiled a record of 17 wins and 6 losses. His peripherals were elite. He posted a 2.70 earned run average and a 1.08 walks plus hits in the inning pitched. He also threw 176.2 innings and boasted a 3.1 strikeout to walk ratio. Imagine adding those numbers behind Garrett Cole. That would give us arguably the best 1-2 punch in the American League. However, the price tag is steep. The report makes it clear that acquiring Peralta would not come cheap and would require trading either Jones or Dominguez along with additional value. With Bellinger and Trent Grisham re-signed and Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton locking down spots, the path for Dominguez and Jones is a bit crowded right now. So, the million-dollar question for you guys is this. Is trading the Martian or Spencer Jones worth it to secure a true ace like Freddy Peralta? Does this move push us over the edge to beat the Dodgers in October? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Update 3. Farewell to a legend. Former Yankee Dick Mountain finally hangs them up. For our final update today, we are tipping our caps to a true baseball unicorn, a man who defied Father Time and, yes, a former New York Yankee. We are talking about the one and only Rich Hill. After an incredible 21-year journey that saw him pitch until age 45, it looks like Dick Mountain is finally ready to call it a career. This news surfaced just a few hours ago when Hill appeared on the Baseball Isn't Boring podcast. When asked by host Rob Bradford if he was retiring, Hill stopped short of using the official R word, but he admitted, quote, "I don't have any plans on playing next year," end quote. This mirrors a similar sentiment from Joe Kelly recently, signaling that we have likely seen the last of Hill's legendary curveball on a major league mound. For those of you who have followed the team for a long time, you might remember Hill's brief stint in Pinstripes back in 2014. It was during the toughest stretch of his career when he was bouncing between the majors and minors trying to reinvent himself. He threw a handful of innings for us during a period where he played for the Cubs, Orioles, Red Sox, Cleveland, and the Angels, all within a 6-year window. But what happened after he left New York is why he is a baseball legend. He resurrected his career in 2015 with the Red Sox and became a legitimate ace for the Dodgers in his late 30s. He pitched in the 2025 season for the Royals as the oldest player in the league at 45 years old. He turns 46 this coming March. Hill mentioned in the interview that he is looking for ways to stay in the game and be a contributory factor in a new role. If this is truly the end, he finishes with 1,418 innings pitched over 388 games for 14 different clubs. He posted a career 4.02 earned run average and earned over $75 million, most of which he made after age 35. While his time in the Bronx was short, you have to respect the grind. Rich Hill was the ultimate competitor, a guy who pitched through blisters, demotions, and age to become a cult hero. From the Yankees universe, we wish Rich Hill all the best in whatever comes next. And that is a wrap on a massive news day for the New York Yankees. To recap, the prodigal son returns. Cody Bellinger is officially back in Pinstripes on a 5-year, $162.5 million deal. We also discussed the spicy rumor about trading the Martian Jason Dominguez or Spencer Jones to the Brewers for ace Freddy Peralta. And we just said goodbye to the ageless wonder, Rich Hill. Now I want to hear from you. The comment section is your soapbox. Question number 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you that Cashman brought Bellinger back? Do you like the contract structure? Question number 2. Would you trade Jason Dominguez straight up for Freddy Peralta to create a super rotation with Garrett Cole? Let me know what you think down below. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay ahead of every trade rumor, signing, and update as we head towards spring training, make sure you smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a breaking story. Thank you so much for tuning in to the New York Yankees News Network. I will catch you in the next video. Let's go Yankees!